Kevin McMahon here.
Brett Myers here.
Denver Kimmery here.
Spencer Wilk here.
Steve Cedillo here.
Alternate Steve Campbell, or Scott Campbell, is not here. Next item on my list, consider approval for the minutes from the regular meeting held on January 21st, 2025. Do we have any changes to the minutes? I didn't see any when I read through
Didn't
it.
either when I looked through it earlier. Anybody else? No. Make a motion to accept the minutes from the meeting January 21st.
I'll second that motion.
All right. Motion passes. All right. Visitor comments. Do we have any visitor comments? All righty. Agenda item 3. This is to review and consider an application for amended detailed site plan for Lot 1, Block A, the Highland Village Town Center, Section 1, located at 2270 Justin Road. Yeah?
Item 4.
Yeah.
You said 3.
Oh,
Oh, item 4.
It's
yes.
okay. I got you, Denver.
No, I
I got
appreciate
you.
it. That's why you're.
That's why I brought my glasses today.
Yeah.
Chairman, Commissioners, Autumn Amon, Community Development Coordinator. As stated, this is an application to amend the site plan for HTO. Excuse me. Got a frog here. Most of you may be familiar with the location of this site. It is just up the street along 407 within the Highland Village Town Center. It's the area that's all fenced off between the gas station and Handel's Ice Cream. This property is zoned retail. HTO will be leasing the property from the property owner, Brixmore. Now, there was a previous site plan approved in February of 2022. The building permit was issued, work began, and then everything just halted. It ceased. So now we have HTO Corporate. They have stepped in, and they will now be building the building. So now they're ready to move forward, and with that, they have submitted an amended site plan. Some of the changes from the previous approval: the original building was 2,553 square foot. It will now be 2,168 square foot, reducing the size by 385 square foot. They now will create 2 drive-through stacking lanes in front of the building, along with creating a one-way traffic flow. Exterior elevations, majority of the building is white, along with the accent of composite wood on the front elevation. And I do have the sample boards over here in case you guys need to take a look at them. The applicant will now construct an 8-foot sidewalk along 407. This is to comply with our updated comprehensive plan that was updated and approved February of 2023, the trail master plan portion, okay? So it will now be 8 foot. So city staff, the fire department, city engineer, we've all reviewed this site plan, and we felt it was good now to bring it forward to planning and zoning. So tonight you do have the resolution for consideration that was generated by the city attorney. And with that being said, I would now like to introduce the applicant so they can come up and talk about the project themselves, okay? We have Monica Pomeroy with Interplan, and also Mr. Shane Clark with HTO. Okay?
Hello, Chairman, ladies and gentlemen of the Commission. Thank you for having us here. I'm Monica Pomeroy with Interplan. I'm the Director of Development Services.
And please state your address.
Address is 220 East Central Parkway, Suite 4000 in Altamont Springs, Florida.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
A little warmer there?
Yes, much warmer there. As Autumn mentioned, this project was previously approved in 2022. They reduced the size for a smaller impact, mostly to reduce the costs, the construction costs. The elevations are shown here. Like she mentioned, there's some samples over there if you'd like to see them. Site plan does show the 2 lanes in there to help with some of the traffic flow. And if you have any questions, I'm here to.
Is it drive-through only now that it's smaller? Okay.
No, they still are able to go inside
Okay.
and self-serve, get their tea self-serve. And also there's snacks and retail component as well, but no seats.
Autumn, is there any impact to the city? Because I see that it's transferring now instead of a franchise model, the company will own it. HTO itself will actually own it. Is there any impact to the city that of it being corporate owned versus franchise owned? None? No. Okay.
What's the average size of an HTO?
About this. They're including probably they're including the cooler as well. There's an exterior cooler that we usually include in the square footage, but there is a smaller footprint as well. But this one is the 20. I should mention 21.
Is
21 and change.
I drove by the one up on
3040?
yeah 3040 in Gerald. I was trying to think, is that Gerald or is that which side of the street it was on? Is that about the same size, or is that one seemed about the same size? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on up.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Shane Clark with HTO Corporate. My address is 4621 St. Charles Court, Flower Mound, Texas. So neighbors right down the street. So yes, it's roughly the same square footage as the Flower Mound location that you see, as well as the Louisville location that's out on 3040.
It's
Yes.
it's hidden behind that old WAMU, which I don't know what it is anymore. It's no longer WAMU, but
Cool. Flower Mound one or the Louisville one?
it's on the
Mound.
Flower Mound one.
Yes.
So yeah.
The one at Maine and Morris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30, or yeah,
Yeah. 3040 is down.
further.
Yeah.
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 I think the only question that I was going to ask, as far as deliveries go, is there, which part of the building are the deliveries when they get product brought in, and what type of vehicle, I guess, maybe is the other question. I don't know if it's 18-wheeler or if it is. Okay.
Yes, sir. It's 18-wheeler with a lift gate, and most of the deliveries come into the front door because it's an automatic sliding door, so it's the easiest for the driver. Some locations do have a rear service door that we utilize where it makes sense. So depending on the layout and the traffic patterns, will most efficient for the truck driver to get in and get back out, so it's not blocking drive-through
Right.
customer access.
And are the deliveries during business hours?
Yes.
Or okay, all right.
What are business hours?
7 a.m. to 8:05.
I like it.
Why 805?
8:05. So folks that are coming in right at 8, they're still going to be serviced
Love
until
it.
8:05.
805. All right.
Research shows.
Yes.
How often do you think you're going to need 2 lanes? I mean, 'cause you're getting its teeth. I can only assume that drive-through from order to pickup is the longest it's going to take is handing the credit card. That's probably the length of the transaction.
That's correct. Not the speed of service for this concept is nothing like what you'd be used to at a McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or anything like that. That may be a little bit longer speed of service. So it's a very quick speed of service. So we're moving folks through the drive-through very, very quickly. So I don't presume that we're going to be stacked up. I would love to say that we are, just from a business perspective and success of business perspective, but it's not something that I'm overly concerned about.
Okay.
I think if I remember right in the original presentation, they talked about the happy hour time is probably
correct.
the most likely to have the double stack, where, if I remember, the number was like 20 every 27 seconds,
That sounds about right.
somewhere in there.
Yes.
You got a better memory. All I remember is the free tea that it was brought here.
Yeah,
I'll see any over there this time.
there were snacks,
Yes.
if I remember right.
Sorry, that's all I have.
Just I probably should know this. I didn't research it enough, but just tea, coffee, and looks like cupcakes.
Yes, there's
Light
cupcakes,
fare kind of
there's
thing?
sundry, beef jerky, trail mix, those types of products.
Okay.
And then we also have retail, shirts, hats.
But you're not doing smoothies and shakes and all that other?
No, sir.
TT and more tea.
That's right.
Well, but that's the new flavor now, or smoothie coffee and everything, so.
Yeah. Autumn, as far as signage goes, everything's been looked at for front signage.
Yes, it has, in reference to meeting ordinance.
Okay.
They're all good.
As far as directional signs and whatever,
They're
everything.
good also on that, yes.
And you might as well, I'm going to ask you again. Landscaping package, I know we reduced the footprint. Is there any additional landscaping that needed to be added based on the smaller size of the building?
No, they still had to meet all the same requirements as
On
the
the
prior
perimeter.
one. 50% foundation plantings, which they did that. The trees, required tree list, everything, so they're good.
Okay.
I actually like the landscaping package. I was really impressed with
Yeah,
the mixture
it
of
does.
trees and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes, I'm very excited about that myself.
Do we forecast any kind of impact with, because there's an entrance there off of 407, and then somebody going out, leaving, heading to Highland Village Road. So because of, turning right, turning left and all that, sometimes coming out of that parking lot onto Highland Village Road, right in front of, what is it?
Salerno's.
Thank you. Salerno's. It can be a little hairy there.
You mean back here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
back-
exit and then,
Have a-
It is the light.
right, correct.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
they can, that's where they exit, so they either go out here to 407 or they can go that way. So, whichever way the customer's traveling.
Okay.
Is there a,
There's not a light over there, but I guess they could head out and
They
go.
could go by the
around.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, I use that gym every morning, and I frequently turn left there, come in right in between handles in that location.
You don't have any problems?
It's actually not bad because you're right there where the light, so the light stops traffic and gives you the opportunity to get out across. But if you're on the other side, trying to do that from the gas station,
Racetrack or-
good luck. Yeah.
Okay.
Quick, does the Flower Mound location have the 2-lane drive-through as well? Or is this the first one you've done with 2 lanes, or?
No, Flower Mound does not have 2 lanes.
Does not have 2 lanes?
And no, this is not the first 2-lane that we've
Okay.
done either. So we're going more and more towards that, where it makes sense and the parcel allows it, just to assist with the stacking and the queuing of the drive-through guest.
It's impressive how many locations there are in the U.S. When I looked it up, I was like, wow. I mean, I thought it was like just a local tea shop until I looked it up. And there's how many locations you have nationwide now?
We've got 135 locations so far. We're looking to open another 40 to 45 this year.
Wow.
Very exciting.
What, at the Flower Mound location, 'cause that's the only one I'm familiar with, but you can volunteer another one. What's your highest traffic rate, you think?
The highest, I'm sorry?
Meaning car traffic and everything there in that Flower Mound location, is it's kind of constrained in there behind the bank anyway. What's the,
It's the happy hour, the 2 to 4.
what are we talking, 8 cars, 10 cars, 20 cars? What?
I would say probably roughly 10 cars
Okay.
would be about right. But again, they're moving at a steady pace through there. So we're not seeing a whole lot of issue with stacking much more than 10, 12 max.
Okay.
Oh, did you have a question? I know you raised your.
No, I didn't have a question. I
Okay.
was just going to say, I've gone to my daughter practices lacrosse at Bakersfield.
Oh, yes.
Across from,
Across from the Louisville location.
yes. So I go there at least once a week, and the line moves really fast. So it's not, I love the building and the landscaping, and it looks very nice. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this there instead of what's
Ugly
there
parking
now.
lot that's there.
Fence. Yeah, yeah,
Well, thank you for that.
yeah.
So do you order before the
on
double stack or after the double
Corner,
stack?
after the double stack, I saw the menu right there.
So when it comes back into one lane?
Yes, correct. It's, as you're going to one lane, it's like you're on this corner.
All right, so I want to nudge the guy out on my right then.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Just
Chick-fil-A, you want to,
Yep, okay.
you guys going to do the, do you do the, I don't know what to call it, the dismounted cashier model like Chick-fil-A and Whataburger are now doing?
Haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
No, sir.
I mean, where they're outside.
Yeah.
That's
The all-weather cashier?
right. That's right. They wear the cool vest and the heated vest depending on the time of year.
Don't be knocking the heated vest.
I got one from my wife, but you need like 3 or 4 different batteries and like a battery pack because
That car battery around? I don't think I have anything else.
I'm good.
All right, I got nothing. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to open it up for comments at 7:16. No comments. Close it at 7:16. All righty. Any discussions from anybody?
Nope.
No? You know, I just want to say I know more than one person that does travel beyond Highland Village just to get HTO.
Go there?
So, I mean, I would rather the tax dollars be here.
Yes.
And I agree. The aesthetic is going to be so much better.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not hard to be better than a hole.
I did drive by the hole today.
I have so
And
many
the
neighbors that
sidewalk.
always say, well, look, I'll drive clear across town to go to 151. And I'm like, why? But I don't get it. So I'm happy to see it here.
All right.
Make a motion to approve the site plan as presented?
I second.
All right. All in favor?
Right.
Passes unanimously. All right. There we go. Thank you.
Autumn, you have the floor. Does he?
Yeah.
That was it. Now we just,
Number 5.
number 5, thank you. Receive status report on various projects for future P&Z meetings.
Oh, the only thing I have tonight, next regular meeting date, March 18th.
Okay. Do we have
We
something
may or
on
may
it?
not. I am working on a project, but we'll see. If not, it'll maybe April.
Okay.
I did talk to Larry, the manager, Walmart manager this week. I ran into him at the store. And he said they came out and painted in the parking lot all the lines for the electrical and everything else to start putting the pad out there behind the restaurant area. Remember we talked about the restaurant area versus the pharmacy area. It sounds like they're going to put it over
The
the
drones?
yeah. So, but no deadline, no dates or anything like that. He said.
No submittal yet.
He just said that he was surprised he came to work and there was paint out there and where all the lines were going to be.
And this is at
A little
the
preemptive.
Highland Village one or the Lewis? Okay.
Village one.
Yeah, a little preemptive.
Yeah, paint's cheap.
Yeah, it's true.
Do we know when they plan on submitting after all that?
I imagine it'll be soon.
Okay.
We had another field trip out there.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. I want to go.
How was
I want to
the,
go.
Were you there?
No.
I didn't
You
go,
got to wait until there's extreme weather.
Yeah, that sounds good.
how was the generator noise level to anyone who went?
I mean, I didn't go this past time. I went the previous one,
Louisville.
and it was not. I
I think
mean,
unless you're standing beside it, I don't think it was.
So for those houses on the other side of the Walmart parking lot, nothing?
So, yeah,
Okay.
I would suggest we don't have it.
so you're saying don't keep talking?
Got it.
Yeah.
Read the room. Read the
Yeah.
room.
All righty.
Adjourned.
Oh yeah.
Number
Call-
6.
Yep. Meeting's adjourned at 7:20.